Alright, and we're back with Mirror's Edge. And believe it or not, this is the final level. We're on the Shard. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's 5 till. And we gotta get to the very tippy top of that skyscraper. And I think it's like 110 stories or something, so, who knows? We might be here a while. So, this is actually a really cool level, I think. I think I missed the jump, too. Yeah, there it was. Yeah, I knew I had to run on this wall, and I was like, oh, what do I do on the wall? I don't know. Okay, over this way. Slide under the pipe. I really like the blue theme, too. I think this is the first level we really encounter. It's like blue theme, too. I feel like every level kind of has a little bit of a little theme to it. Nothing seems to be that way except for a really dark door. I feel like, what's that girl's name from Fear? Ah, man. Oh, man, I can't believe I'm drawing blank. But I feel like the girl from Fear is going to jump through that. Oh, it's A, right? Anyway, we want to turn that knob. Roll under here for safety. And I might see something here in a minute. Whoosh! Fire. So yeah, I didn't point it out, but there was a door. There's this door right here, and we couldn't get through it, so we had to bust it down. So we used fire to do so. Can't kick that door. You can't kick every door. Alright, so a lot of guys this way. Oh, I like to run right by that guy. And then through this way. And then slide under here. We're trying to make it over to these elevators right over here. Just hit that, and I don't know which one. Oh, tear gas grenade, or no, that's smoke. My bad. I didn't see it. Is that a van hijacked? Oh, van hijacked the suspect at large. That's actually talking about last level. But yeah, see, you don't have to fight anyone. That's way easier than the boat level, where, all kinds of people. And I think we were in a garage at some other point. No, I'm thinking of the boat. But yeah, zero fighting needs to be done, there.
Good work. Checker.
Gonna shoot me too?
No. Right now, you're Kate's best hope.
Weren't these your guys?
No, they're PK's. Pirandella crew. Private security.
What's going on, Miller?
Pope's murder. Turns out there was a man on the inside.
Rope burn?
Yes. You were right about him. I tried to get answers myself.
But why Kate?
They needed a CPF cop to look like Pope's killer. No time to explain more. Take this comms unit and head for the roof. It's where they've taken Kate. I'll contact you when it's safe. I'll hold them off. The roof. Go! Now!
So luckily we're not totally alone in this. Looks like Miller has joined our cause. He's going to help us out here. And this is another room where you don't actually have to fight anyone if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to. You do, however, need to hit this button and then get right behind this pillar. And wait for the elevator door to open. And there it goes. So, there we go. So looks like now we know what Miller was doing earlier with rope burn. He was trying to get some information, following up on leads, detective style, Batman. And like I said, he's joined our cause. He's also going to be acting as our, I don't know what you call it, intelligence spotter. I don't know. Whatever Merc's job was, he's going to be that. I feel like there's a word for that, but I'm drawing blank right now. Kind of weird. Yeah, this is probably the boringest elevator in the game. We only have like a screen in this one, like they usually do. No windows or anything. I mean, you can't really hear it, but there's the intercom talking. It's like a lady talking about the gift shop. They've been shooting at us up to this point, and then they just said to me, they're like, "Stop what you're doing. Come in and surrender." Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Are you reading me? I'm in the security room, tracking you on the camera. Get out of the elevator, they're coming.
Alright, so you gotta watch out here. It's hard, but yeah, see, falling elevators. Gotta watch out. It can be a little bit difficult, though. I mean, you can't really see them.
Listen, there should be an entrance to the ventilation system somewhere in there. It'll take you outside, but you should...
God, I can't believe I just totally overjumped that. Dang it, that sucks. Well, it wouldn't be the Shard if I didn't die at least one time. This level's actually pretty difficult. Makes sense. It is the final level. feel bad. I kind of cut off Miller there a little bit. Ow. At least I grabbed it that time. Usually I can like actually jump like on it and land on it. But you know, whatever. Get off the pole. Alright, we gotta walk across these right here. They're not highlighted in red, but you do have to kind of tightrope your way across those. And then into this ladder. Or up this ladder, not into it. Alright, now right here you can walk across that. But heck, I like to just do this. I feel like it might even be safer. Because I have a hard time when it comes to those, what is it? You know, ledge guarding. I don't know. Not ledge guarding. ledge running. Or walking. Or something. Stuff. I messed that up. I'm actually going to kill myself right here. Because, you know, this is going to be a real pain. This part right here. This is like a real pain part. Hurtful. It hurts my feelings all the time. Maybe if I try like the other way. This way. There we go. Maybe? A little bit? See, look, a wall run right here. It's kind of weird. But, like, she gets like a really good boost there. And jumps like straight up. And then you can land on this. And this is like the preferable speed run way. Is the way I just did. You know, I mean, of course you could take the slow way. But I didn't want to do that. That'd be boring. I think you want to be going, is it this way? Yeah. I don't know if there's something else in the other direction. I don't feel like going back and looking. Man, I lost count of how many times we died right there. Yeah, that might be one of the more frustrating sections. It's like one of two of the most frustrating sections of this game. Especially for speed runs, because if anything's going to go wrong during a speed run, it's going to be one of them two sections. It's probably going to be that section, to be honest. Right here, you can do a little trick here. I totally messed that trick up, so. But anyway, you can like jump from that building. If you don't get sniped, if you get sniped, it kind of stops your momentum. I think we might just take the long way this time. I'm tired of dying. Go, Faith, climb. We have your sister to save. Come on. I totally messed that. I hit the wrong button entirely. So this is a great final part. We're ending in a bit of a high note here, aren't we? I think this is the most I've actually died in a part, to be honest. Ow. Their shot is actually pretty good. Don't worry, we're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get this guy, let me tell you. He usually always gets me that first time. I don't know, like I'm still recovering from the previous jump, so I can't really counter. But, you know, that second time I definitely got him. I have to, otherwise I get murdered. Alright, so there's this guy right here. I don't really like to worry about him. He's kind of at a hard spot to be fighting him. He'll usually shoot you about once. Yeah, there you go. No big deal. You can actually just run right by him. Oh, dang. Well, now I'm just taking a lot of hits. I don't usually miss that jump right before the door, but you usually can get out of that just getting shot once.
There's an elevator ahead. I've managed to unlock it. Take it to the server room. You should be able to get to the top floors and gate from there.
I like this elevator. It's one of my favorite elevators in the game. You can actually look out this one. This one has a window. You can look out. The view's not great right now, but there you go. There's a great view. Nice look over the city. Wonder if we actually been to any of those places during the game. It's a helicopter. I feel like that boat down there. That might have been the boat we were at.
If you destroy those servers, their emergency protocol should automatically unlock the doors. I hope. Good luck, Faith.
Alright, so as you might have heard there, we got a
Surveillance for the whole city right under your nose, Faith. Damn. Sounds like they've taken Kate to the roof. They've got a chopper coming in. You'll have to be quick. What the...
Alright, so what I like to do here, like you heard Miller say, we gotta destroy these generators, and you gotta destroy one. There's like 4 different junctions of generators, and you gotta destroy one generator for each one of them. There's a server, he said. So we got one down, and okay, there's one right there. So we're good to go at this point. I usually like to wait for like 2, and then what you can do is run up here and then like counter this guy, because the big machine gun guys are really easy to counter. And then you can just finish off whichever ones you didn't get the first time. Looks like that's actually all of them. Maybe that one. Yeah, I think that was all of them. Yeah, and the door opens. So you got to take care of all of those before the door opens, though. And then that's all you have to do. That's the second most frustrating part. It can be a little frustrating, but you know, I usually like to just ring them around a little bit, the Rosie, for those first two generators, and then, you know, because you don't want to go straight for the big LMG guy and counter him, because you usually run out of slow-mo and get shot down before you can slow-mo shoot one server from all four of the junctions. So make sure you just run around at least two and get two down, then slow-mo, you know, shoot the last two, and then you're good to go. And then you just run up the stairs and you're all set.
Hello, Faith.
Jack, if you couldn't...
Attitudes like that. Well, that's exactly why I could.
Who's behind this?
Let's just say I know who the bigger fish are.
Callahan. Why us? We're no threat.
Classic warfare. Break the lines of communication. Shoot the messengers. Without Pope. And without the runners. Your clients. Those who just won't let go of the old city will be cut off. Vulnerable. And this city can clean up the last of its dregs.
So this is just the start.
I prefer to think of it as an ending. Still, you did a remarkably good job of coaxing out all those loose ends surrounding Pope's demise. It's why you're still alive. You can't live on the edge all your life, Faith. Sooner or later, you have to jump.
So there you have it. It's Mirror's Edge. That was Mirror's Edge. Kind of a short game, but you know, it's still a lot of fun. And kind of sticking with the theme of the whole game, like I said from the very beginning. We got a few achievements here. I wonder what we got. We didn't shoot an enemy. I was actually looking for that one. That's pretty cool. So, you know, I guess there's gonna be an achievement guide for that. I wasn't really trying. But yeah, sticking with the theme of the game, you know, when it comes to the ending, people were kind of split about it. It's a 50-50. Like I said near the beginning of the game, people either really liked the game or really hated the game. And kind of with the ending, people were the same way too. People either really liked the ending or really didn't. I've seen some people say, you know, they thought it was, you know, kind of like art. They thought that like the ending was that good. It was just like, you know, you get what you get from it and you don't what you don't. Because, you know, there was a few loose ends in the game, you know, like Callahan. Also, I don't think they say what happens to Miller. They don't really say what happens to Merc. I mean, he's probably pretty dead. It also does not say what happens to Faith and Kate, because they're not exactly safe on the top of that building. But I think somewhere during the credits there's like a radio, a broadcast that plays saying that the two of them are still on the run. But I'll stop talking for that when it gets to that. But yeah, I've also heard some people say that they didn't like the ending at all, mainly because they didn't fill out the loose ends. Alright, so sorry about that. My power went out, but it's back now. Unfortunately, we had to start the credits over. This is the beginning of the credits, in case you didn't see it, because I think I popped the achievement screen during this particular part of the credits. But yeah, like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, some people I don't think really liked the game. Like I was saying, some people liked it. They thought it was, pretty good. And then other people really didn't like it. They thought that didn't cover all the loose ends up. And one thing I think a lot of people don't understand is, or don't know about, not understand, just don't know about. So the game was originally planned to be a trilogy. I don't think a lot of people know about that. Unfortunately, I don't think Catalyst is part of that trilogy in any way. I think that idea got completely scrapped. I'm not sure why, because the game did okay, I think, and it was definitely the first of its kind when it came out. Since then, there's been a few games that are kind of implement parkour in some way. They're not exactly parkour focused for like the entire game, but this is not the last time we saw wall running. But yeah, some people might not know about that. It was intended to be a trilogy, and obviously, if it was a trilogy, they would have been able to wrap up all the loose ends, like what happened with Faith and Kate and Callahan, and what really happened with Project Icarus, and all the other runners. Because they didn't get a whole lot of focus during this game. The other runners, it was mainly just about Faith, which I'm okay with. Faith was a great character. I'm actually sad. Voice actor Jules, I'm actually upset that she is not going to be reprising her role, or at least as far as I know, not reprising her role for the next game. I've also heard other people diss on this game because they didn't like just some of the little, like nitpicking kind of things at the end, like why did the helicopter just go down for no reason? How come the guards' aim all of a sudden sucked when we were trying to jump on the helicopter? Also, where did the guards go after the helicopter crashed? Those can be explained. Yeah, I guess they took a little bit of creative right with it. But, I don't know. We were jumping around a little bit to get to that helicopter. I guess their aim could have started to suck right there. Also, another thing you think is that maybe they didn't want to shoot at Faith. I'm going to stop talking for this. This is that broadcast.
According to a Callahan staff member, a security breach led to a series of catastrophic outages in the Shard's many public protection systems, causing havoc not just at the Shard, but throughout the city. The suspects in the act are none other than the former CPF officer and accused murderer Kate Connors and her sister, Faith Connors. Although the scope and precise cause of the outages is as yet unclear, many troubling questions have emerged in their wake, including the role of the so-called runners in the destabilization of city operations. In the aftermath of the incident, local security firm Pirandello Kruger will be assisting the CPF. PK and the mayor's office have also recommended mobile phone and email be used sparingly until additional security measures have been deployed, as their security has been temporarily compromised. The whereabouts of both suspects are currently unknown.
So yeah, as you kind of heard there, we kind of lost a little bit. Us, attacking the Shard like that kind of actually pushed through some of the things that the bad guys wanted to happen. Like, the progression of Project Icarus and whatnot. But, like I was saying with the helicopter, I think maybe they just didn't, want to shoot the helicopter, risk of shooting it down. And I think the helicopter went down because when we kicked Jackknife, he was shooting upward. He might have clipped the helicopter a few times. I guess you could say that. It's neither here nor there, not confirmed or anything, but if you want to put some thought into it. Yeah. But anyway, I enjoyed the game, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game. And I think from here on, I'm just going to let the credits roll. They're not super long, even though it is a EA game, and they usually like to get everybody and their mother involved. But we're already at the testers, so I just want to say I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next walkthrough.